But I'll tell you what, guys, I know Victor is grateful to still be with us and talk about what happened. He's obviously given me permission to share this personal story, and I know he's super determined to finish up his Mustang and race it with hand controls. And for me, that makes this subscriber profile special. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing subscriber profile number 7, Victor Soto Jr., all the way from South Bronx, New York. He's got a beautiful Foxbody hatch and an incredible backstory that I want to share with you guys. These subscriber profiles are obviously being done at a distance, and Victor did a great job of writing up an extensive modification list. He sent me some videos and a ton of pics for me to choose from. I'm not going to be able to go over every single modification done, but my goal is to cover the major components and give you a better understanding of the build. But before we even go there, I want to give you guys some further background on the car and of who Victor is. It's pretty cool that Victor is the original owner of the car. He's owned it since January 1991. He bought it as a leftover 1990. His Fox also has a rare paint code, which is the light crystal blue. And what I learned from Victor was that Ford only made 1,500 of these from late 1989 to 1990 as a 25th anniversary color. Now, what makes this subscriber profile special? It's Victor himself. Yes, he's got a badass Foxbody Mustang, no doubt. But on July 3rd, 2007, he was riding his Suzuki Hayabusa when he lost control around a curve. He got bounced off the roadway and into a swamp area, and that crash left him paralyzed and in a wheelchair. But I'll tell you what, guys, I know Victor is grateful to still be with us and talk about what happened. He's obviously given me permission to share this personal story, and I know he's super determined to finish up his Mustang and race it with hand controls. And for me, that makes this subscriber profile special. With that said, let's have a look at Victor's beautiful Fox. I'll let some of the pics speak for themselves. We'll come back and talk about some of the modifications, and then I got some more video for you guys to check out. Could see Victor's car is not 100% complete yet. It's still being set up for him, for hand controls. Hasn't been tested, hasn't made it to the dyno yet, but I know he's gonna get there. I'm gonna summarize his modifications, and I'll kind of work my way from the front of the car to the back. We'll start with the heart. Fully built, 363, aluminum block, solid roller cam, aluminum heads. They're the Trick Flow twisted wedge race heads. Trick Flow boxed upper and lower intake that's also been ported and polished. It's a high compression motor, 13.5 to 1, set up for nitrous. That's what his power adder is going to be. an 8 fogger wet kit, shooting 300 horsepower from the Fast 2 built-in progressive system. I know he's looking at adding a second kit, maybe for coming out of the hole or as a scramble button. So all in all, I know Victor was hoping that naturally aspirated he was going to be in that 500 to 600 horsepower range, and then with the addition of the nitrous to fall into that 9 to 1000 horsepower range. Breathe, Victor went with a Cook's 178 long tube header into a 3.5 inch off-road X pipe that went all the way back to a Mac turned down muffler. Victor's transmission is fully built as well. It's a dynamic racing Mighty Might X6 C4 with a ton of upgrades and overdrive kit. That basically makes it a 6-speed C4 that turns a Ford Racing aluminum drive shaft into the fully built rear end. It's a 8.8 33 spleen axles. Auburn Posi differential with 373 gears. Covering off some of the supporting mods, fully built fuel system, number 10 feed, 8 return, well-done fuel pump. As far as suspension, Victor's got a ton of UPR products on the car. Tubular K-member, tubular A-arms, front coilover suspension, upper and lower control arms with a rear spring. Braking, he's got high-end race brakes, front and rear. He's got 2 sets of wheels, Bogart Racing for the track, Celine reps for the street. As far as the cosmetic mods, he's got a 3-inch Steeda fiberglass hood, a Maker's front splitter, carbon fiber pinch weld cover, Steeda aero wing on the back, and all the personal little logos and touches on the outside have all been airbrushed. Up, the interior is still being worked on, but you guys can see the 10-point chromoly cage, the Dakota digital dash. He's got some gauges there, and I know Victor is working on getting some suede put in the car. All in all, I tried my best to cover as many modifications as I could and give you guys a really good snapshot of the build. I'd also like to thank Victor and give him a huge shout out for letting me profile his car and sharing his incredible story. Otherwise, you guys know what to do. Give the video a like, drop in a comment, smash that subscribe button. You guys know I appreciate you watching my videos, and we'll see you again here on Paul the Fox.